in my opinion, it takes like one full calendar year of living somewhere for me to adjust. Like I just used to say that as a rule of thumb for anybody, like, give it a year and maybe you like it. And so one of the times, like when we first came back from England, first we stayed a little bit at the ranch house that we had lived in before we moved to Spokane. Pretty sure it was like, no, I don't know. Anyway, and then the cousins like came to the Spokane house, and I like had in my bedroom there was like a room that was, the bed, maybe it was like a king or queen, I don't really know, but I had put like magazine pages like all over the ceiling, and for me they weren't like the women's bodies, they were more they were like really well lit, like studio, like watch ads, or like there was Oneida spoon ads. Like, I know that sounds really weird, but I was really into photography and like cool studio lighting, and I had a whole bunch of like, things like taped to the ceiling. And my cousins were over, Camilla and Siri, and we're laying on the bed, and I start talking about like some of the things that happened, starting when we moved to Salt Lake, the abuse and the things that Fred did. And like he just pounded on my door, like almost like to break it down, and he yelled at me to get out there, and 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 I was reminded of the threats. He took me like out of earshot of the cousins. They like quickly left. Like, it's my hope that, in the wake of this, that the truth comes out, and they may or may not remember that day, but it was one of the few times, like every time I even ever said something, like it was like, it was, yeah. So, yeah.